You're listening to The Real with Rachel D on Atlanta's inspirational talk radio, Love 860. Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to The Real with Rachel D. I'm glad you guys decided to join me again this week as we bring in some hot celebrity news, some crazy things we found on social media, and of course, I'm going to give you guys some events and some amazing things to get into this weekend. I am being joined here, like always, with my super fabulous co-host, Miss BJ.
Hey, girl.
How are you doing?
I am excellent.
How'd your week go?
It was good. It was slow.
It was slow.
Slow and rainy.
It was.
Yes.
But, you know, unfortunately, this week is Halloween, so I know that we're going to get into a lot of fun things. I have some great events to tell you guys about. But we're just going to go ahead and get into some hot topics, some hot celebrity news. So we're going to start somewhat with Atlanta. So you know that singer Ciara's birthday, Atlanta singer Ciara's birthday was this past week.
It was.
And she had a superheroes-themed birthday.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was really, really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a little bit of drama here. I'm pretty sure Ciara does not care anything about it. But Tiger's baby's mother, Black China, had posted a picture on Instagram that has all her eyes her eyebrows raising up a little bit.
Yeah.
So she posted, BJ sent me this, and I was like, I'm over here trying to rationalize it, right?
Messy, I did. I sent it.
So she sent a picture of Black China has the name Future on her finger, tattooed on her finger.
Child.
When BJ first sent me this, I was like, well, you know, future means future. Maybe that's just her saying looking forward to the future.
All positive and stuff.
I tried it.
No.
So what was the real deal?
It was her claiming her friend, Future, who supposedly they've been in a relationship or dating for the last month. The only problem is she's the only one that knows that. Because Future said, hey, you know, I'm single.
He did. He put it on Twitter that he was single and that he was only focused on his music.
Girl.
You know what the saddest part about this is? Black China really doesn't care.
I mean, she doesn't. She tattooed his name on her finger. And then just to find out that she's merely a friend with benefits. If you want to call Future a benefit.
You know, what is it about Future that make women like him like that?
I have no idea. She should have tattooed. I mean, he's not even anything. It's just present. Because when she gets old, he's going to move on. Yeah, she should have used a Sharpie. At least it come off.
I know, and it's so stupid, and she posted it. But she actually, according to TMZ, says she's fine with being one of them. Are we lowering our standards that low?
But for what? I mean, last I checked. I mean, what is it with superstar? Well, if you want to call it a superstar, I'm to a regular guy. How come you can't mess with somebody who work at Walmart? Because
she's Black China.
Child, get your life.
Yeah, so anyways, so moving on, speaking of Halloween, because that's going to be this weekend, can you guess what's the most demanded costume?
Okay, let me guess. Wendy Williams wig.
No, actually, I want one of those. Okay. While you're trying to be funny.
I'm just saying, it's lasted a long time. She's been rocking it for quite a while. But I don't know. What you got?
Well, you know that last year, Disney's Frozen, the Queen Elsa, was the highest. Yeah, she was the highest. That costume was the highest, I guess, paid or sold costume, yes. But no, this year it's actually going to be Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner costume?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a mock of the Vanity Fair issue that she did.
Now I heard about this, but I wasn't for certain because I said maybe someone's, tricking me. But they said it's outselling.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Child, I mean, anyone can go get an old bathing suit and a bad wig. But I'm saying, if you want to pay for it, go ahead.
But the best thing about this that I like is that it stirred up so much controversy initially because they were like, oh my gosh, that's so disrespectful. How could you do that? That is such a, sensitive people were just all up in arms. But I'm kind of like, it's a costume. You're a public figure. If we can make fun of Barack Obama and Jesus and, Hitler or whatever, we can make fun of you too, Caitlyn. It's called equality, remember?
I just would choose, if I had my little $9.99 to get a costume, I would choose something way better.
Well, it's not $9.99. It's actually like $50. The cheapest one I saw was about $50.
Ooh, at $50.
$50. So, yeah, I might consider going as Caitlyn for Halloween. Who knows? But moving on to Caitlyn's former son-in-law, I think he's technically still a son-in-law.
Technically still there. Yeah,
they called off their divorce. So just kind of an update on Lamar Odom's recovery.
Yes.
He has severe kidney damage. And in fact, they believe that he needs to have a kidney transplant.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So the sweet thing is, and I only saw one media outlet reporting this, Robert Kardashian, the brother, said that he's willing to donate his kidney.
He did. I read that he offered it to Lamar, and Lamar really loves him as a brother-in-law. And he truly touched him that he offered it, but he cannot accept it because he really cares about Rob, and he wouldn't want anything to happen, and he would feel bad. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big risk.
That is. I mean, because that's taking a person with 2 fully functional kidneys down to 1. And in the future, there could be some risk, especially if he's a very active person. It would actually change his lifestyle.
Yeah. And also, I mean, Lamar knows himself. He might be like, look, I'm not ready to get off drugs. And, that would just ruin your kidneys.
Exactly. So he needs some help right now to just rehab himself from his old situations and move forward to his new. And then maybe from there he can make some more better decisions for himself.
Yeah. Well, speaking of his habits and getting off of them, there's been different sources kind of reporting this. One minute they're like Khloe and Lamar are reconciling because we know they called off their divorce.
Right.
But they said that they're reconciling, but at the same time, and Khloe was like, if he ever gets back on drugs, that's it. That was like one thing that was reported. But then another thing was like, we're not reconciling. I'm just helping him right now.
And I think she's right. I would agree. She is standing by his side, and I think they need to focus on his health versus a relationship. So just as long as she's there to help him and support him, I think it's pretty cool.
I do too.
Yeah.
But you have to put a lot of trust into somebody whose heart you broke. Right.
I mean, she can get a divorce at any time. So I think right now she's focusing everything just into making sure he's better. He can get on his own 2 feet and then maybe go from there.
She a better woman than me. I'm kind of petty Betty. I would be quick to say, what about them other chicks?
I mean, well, yeah, but at the same time, what about them other dudes with her? I'm just saying she is a Kardashian, but I'm not.
Well, we definitely, like always, wish the best of luck to Lamar because a couple weeks ago when we talked about it, it was touch and go.
It was.
So fortunately, they say he has a long road of recovery, but it looks like he will do some recovery.
Right.
So
and not to be petty.
Petty Betty,
but Khloe does not have Lamar tattooed on her hand or finger or body anywhere, and they actually were married. I'm just saying.
They used to. She used to.
Where?
It was right here, like on the I want to call it the crack, but between your thumb and your index finger, that area.
And she got it removed.
It was it was LO, the initial LO, and I don't think she did get it removed.
So low.
No. And then he has the KO on his finger.
Really?
Yeah.
Well.
I think
there
she
you go.
Honestly, I really think she
Loco. Put it together, people. Loco. There you go. I'm just saying. So
now let's talk about some Atlanta news. Look,
ready.
Come on, BJ. I called this one. I called this one because when Nene Leakes said that she was quitting the Real Housewives of Atlanta, no matter how much money that they offered her, she wasn't going to do it. I said she was.
You did.
Because not only does the show need her, but she needs the show. We know Nene because of Real Housewives.
We do.
Everybody else had a past career but her.
That's true.
So it's like you get, all high and mighty. I get it. You're the top, earnings housewife and everything. And people do attack her. Yeah. But she wasn't going to go nowhere.
So, wait, are you saying she's back?
Well, for now, it looks like it.
Wow.
So the Real Housewives, they're actually currently filming in Jamaica at the moment for season 8. And she made a surprise appearance.
Really? Well, them bills do got to get paid.
Why do you think she came back?
I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, she does have a pretty fancy lifestyle. She needs the money, but at the same time, her show got canceled. So,
yeah. And apparently the producers called her.
What?
They called her and they were like, please, in layman's terms, we're sucking, we're drowning. Please come back. And so she made a little surprise appearance. But they said the money's worth it. The price is right.
Wow.
I wonder what price that is.
See, that's interesting.
It is, but speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, we want to check in real quick on what's hot on the scene with Miss Tiffany Terrell from Candylicious Gossip. What's going on with Real Housewives, Tiffany?
Hey ladies, how are you today?
Good.
Okay, ET Online reports the show's up-and-coming installment, which just started filming last Friday, will be just as dramatic as those that preceded it, with Kenya getting into it with one of the show's original cast members, Chere Whitfield, who will be returning in season 8.
Wait, she by Chere Whitfield?
Chere, is
they
that...
say the little castle got finished. So.
The castle?
Well, I mean the house.
She probably don't own it, but
she made it to act like it's a castle.
Chere got them strong arms too. She probably was helping throw bricks and everything. I'm just saying.
So it's reportedly that they was tossing drinks on each other.
Come on.
So
that's
Kenya
the way
and Chere. So Kenya is just messy.
She messy, but Kenya don't fight. She's not a fighter. She just a talker.
She talk too much though.
Chere look like she'd get you together.
I told you about them arms.
Wait.
She Hulk smash. I'm just saying. Why throwing drinks?
Yeah. So what else is going on?
So what does Halle Berry and Fulton County jailmate have in common?
Ooh, that's a good one. I want to say the same hairstyle. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
85 years old.
85 years old. What is that? How old Halle Berry's hair is?
No, that's how old the inmate in
What?
Fulton County Jail is.
So how does 85 connect to Halle Berry?
So, international jewel heist Doris Payne was caught in Saxville picking up $690 pair of Christian Dior earrings.
Wow. I mean, she's 85 years old and she's a jewel thief?
Yeah, she's been for 60 years.
So what? How does this tie into Halle Berry?
Yes.
So Halle Berry is basically going to play her in an up and coming flick that they haven't basically put the name out yet.
An 85-year-old jewel thief.
Yes.
And here you have people on TV falling and can't get up, and she running around with Christian Dior.
She has style.
Wow.
And she's been doing this for like 60 years, right?
Yes.
And has never been caught.
Well, she's been in and out, but she always get off because they can't link her to the other ones. So will she be getting off this time? Because technically everything is alleged.
Right.
That she stole the 33,000 diamond stud rings in Charlotte earlier this year. Or she's wanted for allegedly lifting a 10.5 carat diamond in Monte Carlo.
Goodness gracious.
So overall, how much has she stolen?
They say over $2 million, but I mean 60 years. I'm thinking it's more than $2 million.
Now why couldn't she be my grandmama?
I'm
And
saying.
pay for my college tuition.
I don't care how you get it, just get it.
I mean, some grandmas be in the kitchen whipping up cakes and she whipping up, steakouts.
Yeah. Well, I had a pistol toting grandma, so.
Wow.
I had a Bible thumping grandma.
She was that too, but she told a pistol too.
My daddy called her a holy roller, whatever that means. All right, thank you, Tiffany, for stopping by and giving us that information. But guys, I just want you to keep it here. Just a quick reminder to make sure that you support us on social media, on The Real with Rachel D on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and at Real with Rachel D on Twitter. Coming up, we have Chris Brown featuring Tyga. Ayo, keep it here.
All right, that was Chris Brown with Ayo. And Ayo, we are back. So it is really great to introduce our next guest, Rachel. I'm very excited. We have the Miss Chere Hemphill in the house.
Hey ladies, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Absolutely, thanks for coming. So you're an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And I know that is a hard profession, right?
exactly.
Can you kind of give us a little insight on the life of an actress?
It's audition after audition. It is a denial. It is a turn down. It's a callback. It's a no, you didn't get it. It's a yes, I got it. It's an emotional roller coaster, and you just kind of got to be strong for it.
Jesus.
Definitely.
You know, it's interesting. I just noticed your ring.
Sure, you just not noticing. I'm telling my husband better.
No, I normally don't look at people's fingers, but as a married woman, isn't that kind of difficult too?
Oh my gosh. I will have to say yes, it is. And even though I tell people if you have a dream or a goal you want to pursue, do it before you get married because it really does. It will cause your career to take a back seat. And even though they say they understand my husband, my first year of my marriage, it was a little rocky because I'm like, oh, we doing this, right? And he's like, you're going again, or you're studying again, or you're doing this, and you forgot you're married. But no, it's a grind. But once you know who you are, he jumped in line.
I mean, he should, because when you're on the red carpet at the Oscars, he ain't gonna say nothing.
Hello, I'm trying to tell him, how are we gonna get to? I'm doing this for us, with your money, but for us. But yeah, I'm glad that he is now my husband. I would say he's my number one supporter, and he gets me everywhere I need to be. So I appreciate him, babe. I love you. He said I appreciate him.
Oh. That is interesting. So I got a question. So far, we are entering into the holiday season, and this is not only a busy time for families, but I know for actresses as well, because this is a lot of time when new projects come up. So what do you have coming up?
Oh my gosh. So I'm doing a play with Byron Cage Productions, a Christmas play production that he's doing again this year. So I'm excited about that. Over at my church, New Mercy's Christian Church, and I got to put a plug in. I love the church. and then I'm working on a project now, which I can't talk a lot about, but it's a big project, exciting. Something different from what we're seeing on TV now.
Oh, that's excellent.
Definitely a whole different taste. I think it's going to definitely change the game. In reality.
Well, you told us before the show started that you met Aunt Oprah.
Hello.
Yes.
Something else I worked on. So Oprah's in town filming Greenleaf. She's going to be here for a while. And I was on set with her yesterday, and I was actually like with her at the bar. I was her friend at the bar. So
How she smell, girl?
oh my god. Oh my god.
Like money.
You know when this one guy was able to like high five her, and we were like, "What does it feel like?" And he's like, "My hand feel like money." Like, you could actually feel the presence when she walked in the room. It was kind of like I felt it anyway. And then for me to end up at the bar with her playing her, it was just kind of like, wow.
Oh, wow.
What? Huh? I don't know what she smelled like because I was just looking at her like, but you got to compose yourself. You got to have set etiquette. So she was real down to earth. We laughed, we talked. Everybody had a good time with her. So it was, I'm still on high,
And I'm still jealous.
I mean, and I don't get starstruck about anybody because I think I'm a star.
Exactly.
I know I'm a star. When it comes to Oprah, Michelle, and Barack, I think those three, they got me beat.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Jeez, go ahead and agree.
Don't let me run into Idris Elba at a bar. I'll be sitting up in Fulton County with part of his clothes because I'm not letting go. Idris.
That was amazing. That was amazing. And then, of course, I have my talk show, Say Something with Chere, that we're actually now in negotiation with True Networks. Wow. So I'm excited for that talk show. And yeah, and then, of course, you'll see me all over town. Of course, all the events coming up, red carpet. I'm a red carpet correspondent, so there's tons of stuff on my calendar to host. So I'm excited about that. I love red carpet. I love people, so,
You're in the good business.
Yes.
Because I've also done red carpet hosting, and it's so fun. Like, I guess the only negative is trying to remember everybody's names.
Especially looking at them cards, like, is she coming down? Can you tell me who she is coming,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, I guess to be in that business, you have to be very versatile. You have to be able to host red carpets and act and dance and all that stuff.
Yes.
You say you don't sing, right?
If I could only sing, when I tell you, it wouldn't be a role to get past me if I could sing. I would sing anyways, just because.
But think about it. Oprah can't sing.
No, honey, and they
And
told
she's
her
still
no.
Oprah.
She is Oprah. I would take it.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about singing. But I'm going after everything that God has for me, and that's what I encourage people to do. Don't stop. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anybody tell you no. Do you?
Yes.
Absolutely. So the talk show that you mentioned, what is your kind of like format? Like, what's the show about?
Well, the show is about where purpose meets boldness. And it's a platform for everyday people. Now, I have celebrity co-hosts with me on each episode, but it's a platform for everyday people. There's no need for you to worry about if you sound like the person you hear on radio or if you look like what you see on TV. No, God created you with a purpose.
Okay.
So be that.
I like that.
I do
So
too.
it's an opportunity for you to say something. In order for you to fulfill your purpose, you have to say something to yourself and then to the world. So I give people a platform to say. We talk about love, relationship, religion. We got a little tea in there, and but it's motivational. It's good. I'm excited about
I'm
it.
looking forward to that. You said it is called Say Something
With Chere.
with Chere.
I
Okay.
do like that.
Now, I want to say something.
Oh,
Get it?
say
Say
it.
something.
Say
Now,
something.
I know you stay so busy between casting calls, between acting. How do you wind down from being so busy?
I don't. I'm a mom. I have a 16-year-old daughter. She's the only one.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Right.
What age?
16.
Like 1-6?
Yes, ma'am. This is her last 2 years in high school. So as I do all of this, I still make sure that when I get home, I can talk to her about her day. She dances also, so I'm very involved in that. And I have to make sure I hear her when she's saying, Mom, this, that, and the other. Pull out my phone, get my calendar, make sure her dates are on my calendar. No matter how tired I am, I'm up to 2 or 3 in the morning. And then my husband is like another child. They demand a lot of attention. Nobody told me this when I got married. Right. They need a lot of attention.
Yes.
So my husband needs my time as well. And, it doesn't matter how tired I am. I have to put the time in. And so a lot of times I don't get sleep. I mean, I was on set 13 hours. And I do have a job. Let me not front. I still work part-time at my church, New Mercy. So for all the people that's out there living the dream, honey, you still got to put food on the table.
Exactly.
You got to live. Don't let TV fool you.
Yes.
So I still got up and went to work this morning, although I don't do no rest at home, but I still went to work. And I'm here with you ladies, and then I'm gonna go home and spend time with my daughter. So
Sounds good. Like, I'm in awe that you
Me
said you have a
too.
16-year-old. I could have swore like you were like my age. It's like, girl, let's go party and drink this week. You got a grown kid almost.
Yes.
Ain't it good? And I'm so excited for her last 2 years of high school. Like, I really just want to be a good mom. I want to see what she's going to grow up and blossom to be. Everything I poured in her. Is she going to use it? You know, we get grown and gone. But,
Yes.
you know, so I'm just really excited. That's the one thing I'm really excited to see.
Me too. But you know, we really, really enjoyed you coming out. Can you tell everybody real quick where they could find more information?
I am at Twitter and Instagram at Chere, that's CHERE, the number 4, SURE, Chere for short. I'm on Facebook at Chere Hemphill. Also, Say Something with Chere on Facebook.
All right, Chere, we want to keep you here because what we like to do, we like to kind of bring about some topics and crazy things I found on social media and get our guests' opinions.
So you're going to let me say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
here for it.
We want you to be real.com. But everybody, make sure that you keep it here. We have Trey Songz, Nana. Everybody, and welcome back to The Real with Rachel D. That was from Empire, Ain't About the Money.
Yay,
This
it
season,
is.
Empire, it took kind of a slow start.
Yes.
But it's really heating up. But the music is awesome.
Off the chain.
I listen to that song every day going to work to remind myself
Why
it
you
ain't
do
about
it.
the money because
Yes.
you know they don't pay us well. So we're still in studio with Miss Actress Chere. Did I get it right? Yay! I'm doing better with names, and of course Miss BJ.
Hey.
So we wanted you to stick around because we want to talk about some things that we found on social media, which a lot of these things have actually hit the web as well. I'm not sure if everybody's aware of what transpired last weekend, but at a Oklahoma State homecoming,
Yes.
a 25-year-old woman drove drunk into a crowd at a parade, injuring dozens and
Yes.
killing 4, including a 2-year-old.
I mean, it was crazy. Everyone was just standing there for the parade. The next thing you know, people are yelling, "Watch out!" So, and that what's crazy right now is they did originally charge her with DUI, but now they're looking into it that she suffers from mental illness and had a medical episode.
No, that's a
So,
lie.
yes.
No. You had a mental illness and they told you just run into that crowd of people, them right there, and hit them innocent people,
Exactly.
No.
and they gonna switch the charge. That's some bull. That's some BS.
And see, and I think, you know, as we know now in the media, a lot of times they switch it and they blame a lot of things now on mental illness.
I mean, you
For
have to
what
be somewhat
race?
mental to be drunk at 12 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning, but that doesn't excuse it.
It doesn't. I mean,
So
it's
she's
still murder.
25 with a mental illness, but she has license and she's free to drive and roam around.
Exactly. So
And let's just be honest. It's homecoming. You're drunk
Yeah.
because it's homecoming.
Homecoming.
You don't have no disease. I mean, no mental disease. Like, if it was any other day, you'd be just fine. But it's people get turned up at homecoming, and that's what happened.
yeah, and I think once everything goes to trial, they're going to throw that mental illness right out the door and throw her behind the bars.
Well, I'm hoping so. I hope it's nothing like this have-nots case where they were able to cover up his stuff.
Yes.
And, you know, so no, let's go ahead and get her locked down. I don't know if her people got money. 'Cause
I don't think
quickly
they do.
switched it over. They don't. That'd be good.
Yeah.
because
Yeah. I don't think, I mean, there were so many deaths and injuries, including, you know, a 2-year-old, 2 faculty members at
Right.
the university. And I think the 3rd or the 4th victim was under 13.
Yes.
So you're killing children, and you've
Yeah.
injured a lot of people who I'm pretty sure now might be paraplegic, might need some
Exactly.
major surgeries. You
Yeah.
better not get off.
These
girl.
people
Yeah.
are not, their families and loved ones are not going to let her walk away from this. They're going to pursue justice and they will prevail.
Good. So, guys, I have this crazy story. Let me find it.
Oh, is it something spooky?
It's something spooky. In the spirit of Halloween. So, in New Mexico, a man allegedly kills his friends after binge watching The Walking Dead because he believed that he was turning into a zombie.
What was they binge drinking? Crack?
No, they just said regular alcohol, but it says Damon Perry and Christopher Parquin were binge watching the popular TV show when Perry believed his friend was turning into a zombie and was about to bite him.
Wow.
It says the police said the suspect alleges that he was binge watching The Walking Dead, which caused him to caused his friend to turn into a zombie. So basically, watching the show made his friend turn into a zombie.
No, that's sweet. I sat there and watched the show. I ain't thought nobody. And I was sipping.
Yes. I think somebody owes somebody some money. The TV show happened to be on. He using it as an excuse.
Was it a setup? Did they have an argument the week before or something? They're gonna have to dig into this. It's something missing.
That's
Yes.
a good
Set him
one.
up.
Come on. And they're in New Mexico, too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
but
kind of close to that
Minnesota's
border.
prison
Them
ain't
drugs.
no joke.
They
He might
doing
want
too
to kill
much.
himself before he go to that prison.
Yes.
Tough.
Now, I'm just saying, like, if there was anybody who could get away with a mental issue, is this dude.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I agree. Johnny
Yeah, I can
Cochran,
see that.
Johnetta Cochran, yes.
Yeah.
If the knife fits, I guess he is not acquitted. I have that went, so yes.
That is crazy. Okay,
That
so
would be my
Walking
next
Dead, I hope they
preference.
don't take no rap for this one right here. That was pure, had nothing to do with them.
I mean, that's the worst thing. Like, if it was something like, you know, I heard like the movie or the show Dexter had
Right.
people like tripping out and murdering people or wanting to murder people. But it's like, it's a zombie. That stuff's not real.
No.
Like, a murderer is a serial killer is real, but a zombie, like, what did he do? Did he just take your chips and you thought he was going to take you next? Like, what happened?
And you know, I'm so tired of people using this. You never see other folks like watch The Biggest Loser and they get up off the couch and start running, or they start watching RuPaul and all of a sudden they know how to walk the runway. No, now they want to all of a sudden kill people. That's an excuse.
And since when did alcohol cause you to start killing people?
I thought alcohol makes you love them.
Oh,
Like,
Yes.
So
Now, it
emotional.
would've- a different story if he drunk alcohol and they woke up together with a tattoo on their finger. But I'm just saying, that's an excuse, a lame
He
excuse.
set him up. It's gonna come out. Read about it.
It is. It doesn't say what the cause of death was exactly, but they said he's been charged with an open count of murder.
Get him off the street, child.
All right, so let's revisit one of the topics we talked about earlier. So Black China, who is now, I guess, dating Future, depends on who you ask and what day of the week it is.
Yes.
But she tattooed his name on her finger, and apparently they've been together for less than a month.
All I can say is the thirst is real. The thirst for attention. This
It's
don't make
real.
no sense. This ain't real. If this boy ain't claiming you, what is you doing putting his name on your finger?
Exactly.
Or you just want, maybe she just wanted to upset somebody, another female or her other dude or something.
I guess trying to upset Sierra, but she was with Russell Wilson at her birthday party.
I mean,
yeah, another thing.
If you really want to upset somebody by being with Future, post a blank check the boy wrote for you. Not a
Exactly.
tattoo
Not
on
a
a
tattoo
finger.
that you paid for.
Show where your delinquent Sprint bill been paid by Future. I'm just saying, if you want to, get something out of it.
Exactly. And he posted on Twitter, he tweeted that he was single.
Yes.
Clearly he has no respect for you, because why would you do that? Even if you were single, it's like, this woman just put out to the world that she is claiming you, and you text that you're single, you tweet that you're single.
I don't even know if it's respect that she's looking for, that she even cares about. She's already diminished her character. You put somebody else's man name, or whoever, man, he ain't yours, and you want to show the world that you got Future on your finger.
Maybe she's trying to follow in Sierra's footsteps. As in, I get with this dog, and then I get with a successful NFL quarterback who treats me like a princess.
I'm telling you, she'd have
I'm
much
trying.
better
Like,
luck
figure like no
dating
princess.
somebody at Walmart or Family Dollar, somebody low key who gonna treat you right and give you a discount, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Tell princess.
Yes.
Conduct yourself as such first.
But then again, think about what she's famous for. She was a stripper.
Exactly.
So it's like, while we have our standards up here, like, she don't.
Exactly. I don't know.
All right, well, let's move on to Bill Cosby.
Yes.
He's back in the media multiple times over. So Bill Cosby, 2 more accusers came forth.
Yes. Oh my goodness, it's more.
It's more, which makes me, it's just, the more it comes, like, it's just fake.
They're really running out of the woodwork.
Absolutely.
Really.
So that, and also, did you see a copy of Ebony Magazine's cover?
Yes. At first, I had to really look at it because it looked like something was wrong with it. I thought it was torn. Girl, it was shattered glass over Bill's face.
Exactly, with the Huxtables picture.
Yes, and I'm like, why have they got all the other people on there from the show? That was crazy, and I was really interested in why Ebony chose to do their cover that way.
Jumping on the bandwagon. But you know what? Actually, our producer is telling us that we have a call in.
We do?
Yeah, he says Bill Cosby called in.
Oh my God, girl.
Bill, is that you?
Yeah, well, listen, first of all, let me say that I don't appreciate all the media lying about what is going on here. It is not true. Now, some of those women were voluntarily hanging out with me, and they knew what it was. Now, I don't know if you realize, but those pills were from Rick James' personal closet. Oh, that's where I got them from. Janice Dickinson also sold me some of the pills. Now, if you read the media, they're going to lie and tell you that there are more women coming out. That part may not be a lie.
Bill, I'm so. Can you believe this, Rachel?
I'm so confused, though.
I mean, I can't understand. After all this time, he finally speaks out.
And to us, we're very grateful for that.
But you know,
but how does your friends feel about it? I mean, aren't you really close to DMX?
yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you what DMX says. He wants to know, how come you didn't realize that it was not about anything other. Let me tell you what it was, B. Bill Cosby's a klepto, son. All right? He's stealing. That's what it is. Some of those women had things missing out of their purses. Lipstick, hair ties, brushes. Wait for all that stuff to appear.
What is I didn't know Bill Cosby was connected to DMX.
Girl, Bill knows everybody. You kidding?
I would have been at one of them parties if I knew he knew DMX.
He's slipping. He's falling. Bill can't get up.
Like, girl, he fell on the line.
But you know what? I'm just kind of confused. Like, Bill, he was just a national treasure. I mean, we are, as black people, we're making it in this country. I mean, we have a black president and all.
We do.
Like, I can't imagine what Barack Obama thinks about this.
What would he say?
Let me tell you what Barack Obama would say, because I'm right here. First of all, Rachel D., thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
Michelle couldn't make it. Now, what I've heard, different things going around, and what I think is going on is Bill is more of a cross-dresser than anybody knows. He would drug those women, and he'd put their clothes on. So we're just waiting for those pictures to appear in the media somewhere, because Janice Dickinson said she's missing a dress. And I think Bill Cosby might have something to do with that dress. Now, also, Bill Cosby apparently is not working with a lot downstairs. And he didn't want those women to go back, start running their mouths. Y'all know how y'all talk a lot. And there you go. And the only way he can handle that situation was to make sure that they were asleep when it went down. Makes sense to me. My wife Michelle doesn't have that problem.
Well, gosh, Mr. President, thank you for coming on the show.
I'm so thankful.
No, thank you. Vote for Hillary.
Oh, he left. Oh, I was about to ask him to lower taxes.
No, that's not going to happen. Kill yourself.
Well, thank you, everybody. That is actor and comedian Quincy Bonds in the house. Thank you so much. That's so funny.
What's up? Y'all having so much fun in here, man. This is great. It's a little hot, but I like it. I'm about to take my shirt off.
All right, Bill. Calm down, Bill.
Let me see your drink.
Well, welcome. This is going to be a new weekly segment with Quincy Bonds. It's called Voices in My Head. As you can see, he is an expert of coming up with voices. But Quincy, can you tell everybody what you personally have coming up?
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. This Saturday, what we do is a kids comedy show. We have kids from age 6 to 19 that perform stand-up and improv. So we're going to actually be at the Atlanta Improv Comedy Club from 4 to 6. It is a costume party. The first 100 kids get free bags. We've got candy. We've got a bunch of stuff. And like I said, we've got 12 cast members ready to perform, and they're all kids. It's absolutely amazing. So if you go to fatcomedy.com, you can check that out. Our Instagram is fatcomedy. And we are a training program, and we're a nonprofit. So if you know kids that are funny, everybody thinks their kids are funny, bring them into a rehearsal where we rehearse every Saturday at the Improv Comedy Club. We'd love to see if your kids are really as talented as you think they are. A lot of people force their kids to come and they don't want to be there. But a lot of kids are there because they want to be too. So.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've actually been there. I've seen the show live. It is super funny. I would definitely recommend it.
Hey, Rachel, why don't you tell everybody about the movie that you're going to be in?
I'm in Quincy's movie. No, you have to tell everybody.
Okay.
But I get to fire him. That's a good one.
Yeah, she fires me. Isn't that some mess?
Wow, Rachel.
Well, I wrote it, so it's all my fault. Yeah, there's a film coming out called Flipping Out. It's a remake of the movie that Tom Cruise did, Cocktails, with the bartenders and flaring bottles and stuff. And it's coming out in December, and Rachel actually plays a part in the movie. She's a very good actress, if y'all didn't know that. Yes, you are.
No, I'm good at putting people in their place. So
well, that's why I hired you. I cast you for that role because of your attitude, girl. I knew you wanted to fire somebody, so.
I did. I had so much pent-up aggression, and you were just right there waiting.
Thank you.
I love it. But thank you so much, Quincy. Thank you so much. This is super funny. I can't wait for you to come back again next week. But guys, keep it here to The Real with Rachel D. Quick social media reminder, make sure you follow us. We're on just about all social medias, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Twitter at The Real with Rachel D. Coming up, we have Justin Bieber. What do you mean? Keep it here. All right, everybody, and welcome back to The Real with Rachel D. That was Justin Bieber. What you mean? I had to make sure to say that right, because I think I said Bieber before. I am being joined, of course, by my co-host, Miss BJ.
Yes.
And the actress, the talented actress who got a chance to breathe the same air Oprah breathed earlier this week, Chere.
Right. Hey, y'all, I'm still here.
So what are the weekend plans, ladies?
Oh my gosh, what is the weekend? I really would have to look at my calendar.
I am not handing out Halloween candy because I hope to be at a Halloween party drinking.
Oh yeah, me
I'm
too.
not big on Halloween. I don't even think about it. Like, it's just something that I don't celebrate. It's so stupid to me. So I definitely won't be doing anything of that nature. Probably studying somebody's script more than likely.
Okay. But if you decide to actually take a break from all that, there's some Halloween parties going on. Halloween is falling on Saturday. Best time for Halloween to fall on. But there's a Halloween beer party. I know. A ticket to a Halloween beer party festival, which includes drink and entertainment at the Red Brick Brewing Company, plus games and costumes. The tickets range from like $10 to like $25.
Okay.
So hopefully you know somebody at the Red Brick Brewing Company. There's also, if you want to kind of be more grown and mature with your Halloween, there's Halloween martinis and movies.
Ooh.
So you can enjoy live music, drinks, a costume contest, and a movie at Martinis and IMAX. That's going to be at Fernbank for adults.
Interesting.
Let me see. There's so much stuff going on, guys. You have to make sure that you go on events12.com/Atlanta to find all of these events. But one more thing, there's a Halloween costume party. It's Nightmare on 13th Street. Promises 4 dance floors with 3 DJs, drink specials, food trucks, and $1,000 in a costume prize. That's going to be at Cosmo Lava.
Oh, wow.
Downtown
Sounds like a
Atlanta.
hitter.
Oh yeah, that's super, super fun. But hopefully there's something going on in East Andrews where my friend Quincy Bonds likes to hang out at, because I went there last year. It was super fun. So there's tons of stuff. He says that there is. So make sure that you guys go online and look that up, because I've been there last year. It was tons of fun.
Do you know that Halloween is the biggest holiday that grows the most money? They
Really?
gross more money than Easter, than Christmas put together. They gross the most every year. It's like $1 billion industry.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Believe it.
I mean, I guess in the sense it caters to kids, and kids will drive you nuts if they really, really, really want something.
Kids and candy.
So I plan on hitting up the Halloween store the day after to get all that candy.
Right.
It's like 90% off.
Marked down.
But guys, it's time to actually wrap up the show. But I do want to remind everybody, make sure that you go on social media to show your support at The Real with Rachel D on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud. And Cherie, where can I find more information about you?
Again, I am on Chere for sure. That's CHERE, the number 4, SURE. That's Instagram and Twitter. And also Chere Hemphill on Facebook. Say something with Chere on Facebook.
Miss BJ, we didn't forget about you. What is the hashtag with all this mess going on?
All this mess going on this week, girl. My hashtag for the week is where do we go from here? So I'm just saying, it's so much. It's a state of confusion, y'all. Let's get right. Let's stop trying and let's start doing. Let's stop delaying and start slaying. So this weekend, y'all, where do we go from here? So just think about everything before you do it.
BJ, that was so inspirational.
I'm saying, don't delay, honey. Slay.
I like it.
So whether it's your job, your life, your hair, whatever, relationship, get it together.
That was a good one. What's the hashtag again?
Where do we go from here?
Hashtag where do we go from here?
Yes.
That's all weekend.
Absolutely.
All weekend. You'll see me putting it out there.
So I definitely want to thank Miss Tiffany Terrell from Candylicious Gossip from stopping by and giving us a couple insight on some kind of Atlanta Real Housewives and Halle Berry news.
Yes.
And, a special thanks to my friend Quincy Bonds for his Voices in My Head segment that was super hilarious.
Yes, Quincy,
Super.
great. Oh my God, it was awesome.
All right, guys, we hope that you'll join us again here next week at 6 p.m. on Love 860. But I'll leave you with a little bit of SWV, Can We? See y'all again next week.